underway in a moment. All right, but yeah, if you do want to sign up for week 2 of CoNDOR XII, feel free to do so. There's a link I just posted in chat. You can click on that and sign up and get your 2 auto gens. You can also join the side events, Cadence of Hyrule or Dorian Racing. And I have to admit, Dorian Racing is a heck of a lot of fun. I really had a good time with it. It makes your brain run a little hot, but it's good times. All right, here we go. Countdown's on. Let's get to it. Crystal Match. These are fast. All right, there it is. Of course, Tuff also rocking the slime look. Not even bothering with that gold, just checking it.
I like this for Tuff. Spending some beats in Zone 1 to check a random barrel.
Yeah, I feel like the farming meta has won out. Ooh, and that's a pretty good barrel. A magic carrot. Squega here gonna take a moment here to get this opened, which is a good call. And actually, Tuff's gonna reset. And
yeah,
I think
Tuff got a bad throw.
Oh, got a bad throw. Bad gamble. Yeah, this is one of the major downsides of this. And actually, Squega isn't gonna have to. So you know what? I take it all back. The fact that there was a Minotaur means that Tuff did not need to gamble that, and so that reset was kind of on them.
That's true, yeah.
Okay.
And the question is, do you go use this gold to open up that barrel? There was a white skeleton earlier. Oh, nope.
Yeah, you definitely want to.
I guess you can move the barrel itself.
Barrels are
so of course.
So good. Oh yeah, you can just blood jump it open, and actually because it is a 1 heal, you get the whole heart and a half up when it's magic. So like a magic apple, magic carrot. If you're down half a heart, you'll still get your heart container. It rounds up.
Yep.
You don't get half a heart container. Nice. All right, so Squega on to 1-3. Tuff just a little bit behind there because of that reset. Using Blood Drum pretty effectively here. You'll find with these racers, they're much more willing to use up their health when you have Blood Drum in the hopes that they will heal later. Or just not have to worry about it and just win the run.
Yeah.
Squega is going in for, it looks like just a standard attack here. And I don't actually mind this. Oh, lost the multiplier though. That's pretty detrimental.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, has an okay build here, but still only 1 damage. And so Tuff just needs to make sure that they get the flawless. And they're going to be potentially getting something nice.
You go for black here. I might go for purple. But...
I would go for black, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
You probably want to damage up.
Yeah, infinite damage is fine.
Ooh, and it wasn't that good, so actually Squega gets pretty bailed there. But Tuff missing out on this catapult.
Oh, that's not good.
No, and so a nice pickup from Squega, and watches this match seesaws back and forth in terms of who's ahead, who's got the better build. You'll love to see it. And so Squega is going to be able to dash forward, and I know you are a big fan of Gold Cat with Courage. Because you can just insta-kill all the things, because every time you kill something, well, I guess every time you kill something directly.
Cat is maybe the worst gold courage weapon.
Yeah, I was just realizing that now.
You want to be sideswiping, but...
Yeah, you want to paddle your kayak.
Yeah, Squega is now ahead, or I guess he was, wait.
Yeah, Squega's maintaining this lead somewhat. Tuff has gained a bit. Both of which do not have a lot of damage, but Squega did effectively use a lot of gold kills there. But again, loses their flawless. And that is not a mistake you want to be making. Flawlesses are pretty important at this level.
Interesting. That's not very good yet. It could become good.
You are just a little bit ahead of me, just to let you know. I don't know if there's a way you can... pause on pause or something.
They both went down.
Oh no. Wait, what?
I'm just compensating for being ahead.
Oh, okay. You're killing me here. But Tuff is pretty close. Like, you took a pretty good hit when you said that. So I was like, wait, are we in some sort of parallel universe where it actually kills him? I don't know. Ooh, that's such a good move there from Squega. That was so awesome. That little
just see
scoot.
variance between the two streams. Oh, I didn't see the scoot.
That was a really nice scoot. Yeah. We'll see if that ends up being my big moment of the match and I can share it. This is awkward.
For rings. Rings are good.
But you already have a ring. Which ring
Yeah,
are you looking for? Oh, I guess
I
that
want a
one.
better weapon.
I guess they wanted regen. That is the, like, probably the easiest health up item you can get out of the conjure shop. Is that true? Like, there's the Crown of Thorns, but it's... I don't know which one's more likely.
I would definitely want to go for regen, because if I don't get it, I get a ring, which is great.
True. Whereas, well, if you go for headgear, though, you could get Blast Helm.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe headgear was the take there, because you already had a ring. Like, that seems like the reason not to. But I don't know. These guys
I'm
are...
surprised you didn't go for a weapon. That would
True.
be good.
We still... now, Squega does have damage up. Squega's build has improved substantially here with those
Ooh,
sunglasses.
that's great. Yeah. Wow. 3 damage.
Grabbing some torches. Gets the damage torch. Nice. So torch's strength. So now, yeah, 3 damage. Solid. Really good pickups. All right, Tuff just finishing level 4-1 as Squega is finishing 4-2. So about a 1-floor lead for Squega. And here is the transmute shop, and we're going to pick up an obsidian cat. That's actually a really big pickup too as well. So now both racers have 3 damage cats.
I like Squega's cat way better, but...
Yeah. I mean, there's still slots available.
Good, so...
Ooh, God, Squega is getting pretty worked there.
Tough, though.
Heals right up. Oh, no! What happened there? I missed it.
Ogre and a Golem in an awkward combination, I think.
Ah.
It was rough.
That stinks.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a pretty free win now for Squega. Racers at this level are unlikely to die after their opponent does, unless it's immediately. So we'll see if Squega can just take this. Definitely Barhow. I think, it doesn't have an is, isn't it just an I? I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
There it
I
is.
assume chat's just memeing.
Oh, very good. But of course, what you really want... Oh, you're just memeing. Oh, very good. Okay. All right. What you really want is this. Nice.
Yeah. Speed frog too. Nicely done.
All right, Squega paddling his way through Zone 5.
It's got the armor and the heal spell. Not much health, but pretty safe.
Yeah, heal spell should be pretty good.
Free spell too.
Yeah, don't forget to use that. It's valuable. All right, Squega kind of going the wrong way there. I thought it was pretty evident that it was to the left, but, you know, it's okay.
Maybe
just being extra cautious. Or looking for, yeah, maybe a chest or something. And we got Dead Ringer, and we're doing lures. Heck yeah. Look at this beautiful lures. Stay in the lane. Stay in your lane, Squega. Don't get out of the lane. Oh, my God. All right, you can freeze here to make this. Okay, that's good. Nicely done. Beautiful lures. You'll love to see it. Pogs in chat for lures. All right, so Tuff's gonna do the standard strat of sitting in your zone 4 boss, zone 1 boss after a death, which is pretty wise. You know, a lot of times it's pretty unlikely that you're gonna get a chance to catch up. But if for whatever reason, you know, Dorian dies or something in the Necrodancer fight, then you're a full zone ahead, and so you set yourself up nice. A lot of times racers will just kind of sit in the you know, in the lobby or whatever and just wait for the race to end. And then their opponent dies, and then all of a sudden it's just a redo.
And they have to go find the seed again and enter it.
Yeah, it's awkward. All right, Squega gets game 1, but let's go to our big moment, and that was this here. It's this exit. It's glorious. Ooh. This is why Gold Cat is awesome. Oh, beautiful. Little slip and slide there. Get one more as they set the seeds up. But just firing right through. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. All right, not a lightning fast race, but of course, whenever there's a death, usually it slows down just a touch. Racers aren't going to be pushing quite as hard. Interesting, yeah. Racers talking about the courage take and how it worked out pretty well for Squega there.
Yeah, the courage just Tough didn't find it, right? That wasn't a.
Yeah, he just ran past. It was a 2-1 shop and just went south.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was pretty clearly a bomb through. If you've got extra bombs, I think it's worth checking that shop, even if it's a 2-1 shop. And then just bombing through. All right, here we go. Game 2. Squega Tough. Now, unlike Cadence by Rule, these are not best of 3, but just 3 matches. And both finding the blood shop. Oh, wait. That's not a blood shop. Oh, boy. Here we go. This should be interesting.
Oh, hello.
Now, the first question we have to ask is, are they going to take Glass Jaw or not? So you can, when you kill the Glass Shopkeep, you get a Jaw, and yeah, I think we're both going to see it. There it is. So both taking the Glass Jaw. Glass Jaw doubles your damage, but if you get hit and break it, you die. And good RNG for both, so yeah. Just like the Blood Shop, if you throw there, you might get a bad spawn. Ooh, you kind of gotta swap that, though. That Blast Helm is incredibly good. It so dramatically pivots the safety of this run from pretty unsafe to quite safe with that Blast Helm. It pairs nicely with Glass 2. You get iframes when you use the Blast Helm, so if you can stack up a lot of bombs, you can actually keep yourself safe even in a dangerous situation by using the Blast Helm.
You have to remember to use it, which is the big downside.
What does Glass do? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let me pull up my little info card for that. It does 4 damage and breaks after damage. And drops to a Glass Shard. What's a Glass Shard, you ask? Well, does 1 damage. Info cards are great. I never use them, but they're so good and it took me so long to make them. Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't done all of the things. I've done the armor, the weapon types, and the weapons, but I should do rings and all the other things. Blast Helm, that kind of stuff.
Squega using a bomb to activate Coil Rift. That saved 1 beat.
Yeah, that's kind of not great because it also puts you down.
You only have 2 bombs left.
Well, here we go.
Courage.
It's
Yo.
the push broom.
Push broom. Push
I'm a
broom.
big fan of this this setup here. This build is good.
So it's real fun. Yeah.
So this should be fast. Both have their glass armor for now. That's also great. So they get a free hit before they break their weapon. They also have mapping with this torch.
Take that shrine. Squega passes on the boss shrine.
Yeah.
Tough also.
Yeah, that's sort of, I don't know. I feel like boss shrine's fallen out of favor quite a bit. Just increases your chances of getting roasted by a red dragon, I think. Nice little trapdoor take there, and Tough gaining a little bit of ground on Squega in that zone 2. But Squega's still maintaining a bit of a lead. Yeah, one-shotting Ghoulems. Yeah, the 5 damage.
Squega had a trapdoor with a wind mage behind it, and I could easily see someone jumping in the trapdoor right there and losing their glass. Or I guess just the armor. But yeah, he dug a wall instead and got wind spelled into the trapdoor.
Very good. And it looks like we're going to see some double courage here.
Oh,
courage shovel plus
in your glass.
Oh,
right before the shop.
Oh yeah, that's awkward. Yeah, that was an unfortunate hit there on Squega.
Oh, I was thinking
didn't kill the diagonal slime. Oh, really?
Oh, now gotten the.
Oh, you're right. Both have double courage though.
Because he was right before the transmog shop, and yeah, they both got shovels in it. That's.
Yeah, but you're not going to transmog that glass armor. I don't think.
I mean.
Oh no! And Tough getting clapped. Oh, and Tough getting destroyed. Yeah, let's see that replay here, and it's just.
Oh, that's just go down.
Just needed to go down. Yeah.
Not used to the new weapon yet. Maybe trying to deal with their new reality of having bought a gold broadsword and needing to give it a good home.
And I love this play from Squega. I know it's not the most exciting, but swapping off their courage ring for a peace ring, the safest of rings.
No.
We can get some F's in chat for Squega doing that. That's fine. I don't mind. You share your opinions, chat. But yeah, slow play procedures is the right call here.
Meanwhile, Tuff is trying to kill his class shop and has failed, or like RNG has failed him like 3 times at least now.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I'm glad they both got a first try during the first run.
This can be really just frustrating, being behind like that and then losing out on those RNGs. Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, just minimize. Yeah. I mean, there's something to that. I watch a lot of Spelunky 2 Cosmic Ocean runs, and that is exactly why they go as fast as they do. I mean, sometimes it's speed running, but oftentimes the easiest way to get through that, which is a very long run, is to just go as fast as possible. Minimize the amount of time you spend potentially getting sideswiped by a UFO or something. And I think that you know, can apply here. It can be super spooky sometimes, and if you're doing deathless runs with this game, yeah, you don't always want to do like full min-max longest possible runs, because
I mean, you'll just get bored and like stop paying attention to the game.
That can happen. Yeah, your attention. That's a big spider. Ooh, that's a big spider. Or yeah, getting the Cosmic Ocean too. Yeah, let's go as fast as you can. That's interesting. Yeah, just aggroing more stuff. Something I always bring up, really important strategy, is if you're retreating, never retreat into novel territory. You always want to retreat to a place you've already been, because you do not want to continue to aggro enemies, because it can overload very quickly.
It doesn't matter so much in just vanilla Necrodancer, but novel territory means like literally the exact squares you've been to before. I was playing my like squared mod, or I guess it's not mine, my version of the squared mod yesterday, and every time you like step one tile slightly further to the left, like suddenly you've aggroed 3 more dragons.
Good mod. All right, there, swept off the piece. I actually don't know if I agree with that play. You have a heal spell. I think keeping peace was definitely the play there. I don't know why he swapped off. Maybe he wants to use a lot of fireballs, but I don't know. I don't agree. Yeah, didn't even bomb piece on the way out either.
Well, what was up with that egg?
What egg?
Moved up? Was it stuck in water? What happened there? I'm clipping this for Squega.
I don't know. I missed it. I saw the egg deshelled. Regen means you blood heal more? What? Agree with the regen switch? What? Chat, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what is...
Like, peace keeps you very safe for the rest of the run. Like, even your Necrodancer fight. Oh, yeah, holy cow. Tuff is, on this salty run back, is already at 4-2. Not even gonna grab that potion. He doesn't care, he's going fast. He wants to put some pressure on Squega. Oh, but we've got a billion Blade Masters.
Oh, no. Oh,
what's this? You're trying to go fast? How would you like a billion Blade Masters?
It was like 1 beat for being able to deal with that, but then the Blade Master came in and it was no good.
Oh, yeah, snagged him.
Yeah, I guess my... I saw an egg do something weird, but it was just priority stuff. Nothing too exciting.
Well, I've got some really good clips that I'm going to share during CoNDOR News with some good priority. Oh, we got lures again. Stay in the lane, Squega. Very important to stay in your lane. Keep in mind that Deadringer has really high priority, so you don't have to worry about the skeletons getting in the way. Squega, gonna move on to the Necrodancer fight here. CoNDOR News now? Oh, yeah, Kane. Where have you been? Yes. Yeah, we've been doing CoNDOR News for, I don't know, half a year? Something like that.
Sounds right.
Well, actually, I think it's been longer than that. I think I did a Halloween edition, so...
I'm pretty sure it was... I feel like that was one of the first ones.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, we... it's where I like to celebrate people's accomplishments in this game, big or small. And then, of course, while there's a season going on, we get to show awesome clips from the season, so... All right, did I capture this? I did, yes. So this was the death that cost... Tough there, and it was that Klappa. Klappa got him twice.
I'm gonna blame it on that ice tile buying the gold broadsword and just being unexpected.
A little bit strange, yeah, the way that ice tile just sort of showed up. Yeah, you'll find it feels like if something's gonna go wrong, it's because something else unexpected happened like the beat before. That's usually at this level. That's where things. It's just like, oh, what? I'm sliding, and then now things are messed up.
Wait, Ochre, what do you mean? Lighting moves? Like, the thing I'm talking about is when the egg moves directly upwards, and that's just priority. That's not lighting. There is a thing with lighting at the very beginning, that's true.
Yeah, lighting can really mess you up sometimes. Like weird dragon aggros and stuff. It's got me a few times.
Yeah, I suppose that is in the clip. Yeah.
And lighting can be really wonky with Zone 5 because the lightning causes lighting.
Yeah, have you seen that video Grimmy posted of like, here I am as Bard in Zone 5, tapping on this orc shield. Nothing's happening. Now that I tap faster, it lights up enough to aggro the dragon.
What?
Uh-huh.
That makes no sense. I did not see
like that. It was pretty funny.
All right, here we go. And Tuff's chance here to at least take a game off Squega. Squega, though, you know, as I mentioned, had a bit of a rough start to the season, but having a good race so far. Just gonna take a quick gander at the Cadence standings. If you ever are interested, go to this page and you'll be able to see all the stats, everything that we capture throughout. And just take a look at who Squega has already faced. Yeah, they went 1 and 2 against Ochre and then got 3-0'd by Spooty. Okay, so I mean...
3-0 by Spooty, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Squega's going up against some pretty tough opponents there, so... That crate is a Ring of Pain. Is that what I'm...
Oh. And, I guess you got a ring here you can swap to.
Yeah,
nice.
That's good play if you don't die. Very nice.
2 rings.
Yeah, which ring do you take? I'm gonna take the pain. I like it.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I definitely take the pain. But which ring do you take in the meantime to delete?
Doesn't matter, yeah, as long as it's one of them. All right, hopefully Squega gets a really good...
I'll take the mystery ring just in case this piece.
If only you could bomb just one... How good would that be if you... Ooh, yikes. Okay, we're fine. If
like
you could bomb
bombs.
just the middle one. Yeah, if you had Bomberman bombs and it bombs like across and then you just kill the middle one. Because then they would have been able to take the mystery weapon in addition, which would have been pretty great.
I mean, the shrines disappear, but you can only take one shrine.
Oh, that's true.
But if you could also take multiple shrines...
But also could take multiple
pretty good.
shrines. There you go. I think I said shrines with an M. That's not right. All right, so Tough getting Cupid there. The saucy noodle showing up. Oh, but we're going to see a peace shrine and take a specialty dagger, but it is not the one you want. Although having a dagger with Ring of Pain's pretty all right. Although really the Frost Dagger is probably the worst dagger to get there. Whip Pain is genuinely solid. If you get Courage, if you can somehow have Courage and Pain.
If you had 2 fingers, Eli, what are you talking
only had 2 fingers. I'm a little surprised Cadence if I roll doesn't have 2 fingers. Given that, you know, everything's +1 in that game. Should have 2 fingers. Yeah, Elad Repellent Bounty is still a thing. It's, yep, 10 American dollars. If you can win a CoNDOR race, I'm commentating, and collect 3 with the 3 items at the end. You have to have them at the end. You can't just touch them. So you need a holster, a frost dagger, and lead boots.
Are you required to pick the Frost Dagger back up after killing the Necrodancer with the loot?
Oh, no, that's fine. If it's on the floor in the Necrodancer.
Well, technically, I said you had to be holding it, so I need
pushes
some
up
money.
glasses, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's true. I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, Tuff's, okay, Tuff's getting some armor there. Squega did get the Squega suit, of course. So has the plate armor. And Tuff just really going fast here. Shop Bro on the left, that's good stuff. Love to see it. Oh boy, here comes some riders though. But with the piercing of Frost, that's pretty nice.
It's nothing so... Like, people are thinking you don't like lead boots because sometimes people forget them. That's like sort of true, but the actual lore is that you forgot them in a big event.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I don't... All of the items that I don't like, or that are the Eled repellent, I have since come to terms with. So, it's fine. There's items I dislike more, but... Yeah, holster was because people just don't use it properly. And there's some really great stuff you can do with a holster, and you just never see people use it. A lot of times it's just the opportunity's not there, but...
I feel like Transmute Spell is a similar...
Yep. Oh, 100%.
Misused item.
I feel like if people started to use Transmute Spell properly, people would start asking for it to be banned. Because it, like, completely shifts the, like, seed variance, right? Like, you can get a set of items that your opponent just will not get because they have to, like, use it in the right spot. Yeah, I agree with that. Gee, Blood Whip, Jaw. Good God. That's just mean. Like, I've only paid out the Elad Repellent, I think, 3 times, maybe twice in all of these years, so it's fine. Alright, so Squega swapping to Obsidian Broadsword. I'm a fan. I think one range Obsidian isn't great, but with a Broadsword you can at least jump to the side and still attack something that jumped at you, so...
Oh, tough finding a jeweled dagger though.
Ah, much better. This is actually a lot of damage. Not dino damage, but it's up there. What are we doing? 7 plus pain?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Almost one-shotting death metal. Yeah, that's pretty good. If they can get a war drum, I guess, then we can have dino damage. Always fun to see that against Deadringer. Oh, a nice shield buffer there. I was wondering how Tufwfo was going to handle that buffer.
Oh, keeping the hat.
Yeah, keeping the hat on. Very nice.
Only has 1 bomb, but it's ahead enough that it's not a problem.
Yeah, well,
probably.
Squega has no bombs, so that's the other thing.
Oh, that too. That too. Next
So,
potion.
This is pretty fast, but of course it's going to slow down quite a bit, yeah, with that Necrodancer fight, unless Tuff can find some bombs. Alright. Nice little blood shield there with the potion. You can really abuse your spells. And now we've got Deadringer, and it's going to be some easy left side scoops to steal from Tic Tac. And the Dove Charm's not what they're looking for. They were definitely looking for the Blast Helm or Bomb Pack, although I think the Bomb Pack is pretty unlikely to get there. Because I believe if it shows up on any floor, then it will not show up in the red chest. And 3 Bomb Packs are pretty common. Alright, some pretty nice use of the enemies there to line up these butt puzzles. Yeah. With this darkness, it can... Oh, Squega! What happened there? Easy left side scoots. Oh, yeah. Oh, Squega. Sad.
Oh, if you just pressed left, the rider would have bounced left and would have been fine.
Yeah, could have just swept them out of the way there. Broadswords.
Yeah, that's rough.
All right, just a few more hits here for Tuff. Tuff does have a potion, so this is looking pretty solid.
Nice lures.
Easy left side oofs. Oops. All right. So Tuff takes game 3. GG's. So Tuff does not